What is up? What is up? What is up? Yeah, it's your girl, the Nasty Girl. What is up? Look, today is February 18th. This is the 18th of February. It is not Monday. It is Tuesday. Monday got away from me. So by the time I thought about doing Monday video, I was in the bed. Actually, I had thought about it a couple times during the day, but every time I said, okay, I'm going to go do it, just the day got away from me. So it is Tuesday, the 18th. So this will be a Tuesday video. It's not a car chronicle. It is not a Naked Monday. It is like about 5:45, 5:50 in the morning, Tuesday morning, because I have to do my little run, take my dad to his appointment on Tuesday morning. So I'm up. I'm gonna go get back in the bed though. So, a couple of things I want to talk about. I wrote them down. I think if I write them down and look at them a couple of days, I can kind of remember. So one of these things is being a good Samaritan. Is it worth being a good Samaritan? You hear about these people trying to help. You know, a woman getting her head bust open and he get killed helping the lady from the man. So is it our business? Is it good to be a good Samaritan these days? Are we putting our life at risk for somebody we absolutely don't know and don't know what they did to be in a excuse me, to be in the predicament that they in? To like they got that show. What would you do? What would you do? You know what I mean? Because like in certain situations, like in most of those situations, those are in uh, a controlled environment, which means like you're at the grocery store and somebody just talking crazy to somebody. But then again, and it's always like a worker or something there where you can get management involved and stuff like that, not outside scenarios where you see somebody, man walk by and he fussing with his girl and he start beating the crap out of him. Do you be a good Samaritan in that certain situation? I don't know if it's worth your life for somebody else's. You know what I mean? But sometimes you know we stick our foot out there for people. So I don't know if it's worth being a good Samaritan or not. What would you do? Like the show say, what would you do? And like certain situations, like the What Would You Do show, I would probably say something in those situations. But it is all right to mind your motherfucking business too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, stay in your lane and all that. So I'm in agreement with minding your own. Motherfucker, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's their business. That's their business. You don't know what they be going through. But I'm also a person who doesn't like to, for me, even in dating situations, we're not going to act out in public. We're going to do that at the house or in the car away from everybody. We're not going, when we go, I don't care if we was first fighting before we walked in there. When we go on the inside, we're going to act like we like each other for them few moments. And then we're going to get back in the car. We ain't got to talk to each other at all. So just think about that. I don't know. So Valentine's Day was Friday. Valentine's Day, did everybody have them a Valentine? Did they have a good Valentine? My Valentine was all right. I spent money on me. So I spent money on me. So and probably too much money on me. I tried to spend money on somebody else, but sometimes things don't work out the way, and I'm not much of a planner because I feel like plans never go right. So I'm more of a spur of the moment type person because they normally work out a little bit better, because you make plans and then they get rearranged, reservations and stuff like that. So I am a spur of the moment type type of girl. So if y'all want to hang with me, spur of the moments, it's our last minute type stuff, normally works out. So I hope y'all had a good Valentine's Day. I hope y'all, if y'all was planning on getting booty, I hope y'all got booty. I hope y'all got what y'all wanted, y'all flowers, y'all chocolate, whatever it was. I hope y'all had a good Valentine's Day. Some people don't like Valentine's Day, and I ain't never really agreed or disagreed with it. It's cool, It is what it is. I think it's just a date night day, you know, a night for people to just go on a date, basically. So I hope y'all had a good time. Now, last Monday, I was in Denver. So I'm back and coming from -1 to like, I think it was like 40-degree weather. That's the little refrigerator over there. Going to like 40-degree weather. It felt colder here than that -1 because it's a dry cold up there, and this cold down here is wet. So it felt a little colder than it did in Denver. I don't know what they putting on their streets. I don't know what they putting on their streets because it snowed all day Monday Monday and Tuesday while we was there, and whatever they putting down, we need to get that in Houston because when I tell you our flight was at 6:15 a.m. was scheduled at 6:15. I'm getting to that story too. Scheduled at 6:15 a.m. So I was like, I'm gonna call the Uber for like 3:30. That way he got like 2 hours. He can take his time. 3:30. We get there by 5:30. We good, you know. So take his time, baby. He got us there in 30 minutes. I don't know what they putting on their road, but they driving regular on the snow road on the highway. And the only time we had to get on the highway was to go to coming from the airport and going to the airport. Other than that, everything was like, it's nothing out there. It's really nothing when you go out there. And the airport is like 30 minutes away from where we were staying, you know, from town. So flying in, it was just like, where's we going, you know? But and then from where we stayed, we were like 30 minutes from the mountain. So I didn't ski. Next time, though, I'm gonna make sure I, you know, do some. I know some of the people that we met up there, they went tube, and I need to ask them how was that. But Denver was all right. Denver was all right. It's just not much to do up there. We did the museum. Somebody asked if we go to the zoo. I said it was too cold to go to the zoo. We did Meow Wolf up there. We did a few things, so we had a good time. We got to see some people that live up there that we hadn't seen for a little bit. So shout out to y'all. So back to the plane situation. So our flight was supposed to leave at 6:15. They done loaded us on the plane. We on the plane. We done buckled in, and this looked like a new plane because it had the little charging port for you to, you know, charge your phone while you're on the plane and everything. It was nice. I was like, ooh, you can charge your phone, everything on here. So we sitting there. And, you know, they said, all right, we got everybody loaded for getting ready to push back and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, Kevin come on, say, oh, I got this warning light came on. We got to have maintenance come and look at, you know. And it was something for the AC. Let me just say, it's something for the AC. But I don't know. The way these planes falling out the sky and crashing now, an AC warning light may not be an AC warning light. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not going to say what airline I was on, but they fly out of Hobby. If y'all know Hobby, y'all know which one I was on. But and they haven't had no issues. So we sitting there. We had some people that was flying to Houston to change planes to go to Cancun. They were getting ready to go be in the heat from that cold. So it was like, we know a lot of y'all going to Cancun and transferring over. So, you know, we're going to try to hold y'all plane. So she got on there and played games. People walking back and forth in and out the thing. Then finally she said, all right, my Cancun people, get y'all stuff. Come on. So they flew them directly to Cancun, so they ain't even had to stop. So they got a good deal out of the thing. And so they got off, got them on wherever they need to be, and about 20 minutes later, she come back and say, everybody else, grab y'all stuff and come on. So we get off the plane, they put us on another plane. Once we got on that plane, we buckled in, we're ready to go on, but 90 of us on there, so I had a whole row to myself. And I meant to put the video of all the stuff we did up there, but I'll do that another day. But we on that plane, we sitting there, and they was like, all right, we just waiting on them to gas us up. They didn't have enough fuel in the gas tank, so we just waiting on them to gas us up. Then we got to go de-ice. And that de-ice probably, whatever that stuff, that's probably the stuff they spraying on the road too. We need whatever that de-ice stuff when we get a ice come through here in Houston, cause that stuff they sprayed that stuff and it didn't look like no ice, and I think it keep it from icing up too. It was like some hot orange stuff they were spraying on there. But anyway, we made it back. The flight was all right. Had a couple of little bumps, but they said it probably was going to be a little bumpy. But anyway, look, I'm back. Y'all have a good week. Don't do nothing I wasn't doing. If you do, do it better. Deuces.